name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for Monday the 4th of December. Today I'm going to do a fun fold card. I don't know what you call it. This is the shape that it looks like. I don't know what you call that. So if you guys can come up with a name for it, I'd be happy, because I don't know what to call it. So we're going to do that. We're going to use some retiring products and some products that are carrying over. So if you would like to order anything before Christmas, you need to order it by Friday or on Friday the 8th of December. So that's this coming Friday. Stampin' Up! Are guaranteeing that you'll get your order by Christmas. And if you are looking for a Christmas gift idea and somebody you don't know what to buy for and they're crafty, how about a Christmas gift voucher? You can just transfer the money into my stamping account and I can write out the voucher for you and get that to you. And the recipient can spend it on products that's coming in the new mini catalogue in January. So that's always a great idea if you don't know what to get somebody, a gift certificate. Or if your husband doesn't know what to get you, that's a great idea. You can spend it in the new catalogue that starts on the 4th of January, I think it is, I'm pretty sure. So let's flip down to the craft desk and we can get started. As I said, I just have a sip of water. I don't know what you call this fold, but it goes flat and goes in a standard envelope, which is a bonus. I always think it's good when it fits into a normal envelope, especially if you're mailing it to somebody. So I really like that. So I've used the very cute sweet or paper for this card, for my sample card. So let me find that, if I can. There it is. So it's page 23 in the Retiring Holiday Mini Catalogue. I've used this paper. So this is the paper here that I've used, and these trees. And I've also used the Wishes All Round stamp set and dies because of the trees. I matched like the tree. I had the same sort of theme running through my card with the trees, Christmas trees. Now the Wishes All Round stamp set and dies are retiring. If you wanted to get this before it retires, you're better off not buying the bundle. You're better off buying the stamp set and dies separately because the dies are reduced by 30%. So you'd need 2 item numbers. You'll get a better deal buying it separately than the bundle. So just remember that if that's something you're interested in. So in my card today that we're going to make, I'm going to use the Winter Meadow Designer Series paper that's carrying over. The silver and white sheer ribbon, which is also carrying over. And these faceted gems are carrying over as well. So using some things that are carrying over and stamp set and dies that are retiring. So let's pop that away and get started. Okay. So your card base is half a piece of A4. So it's just a piece of A4 cardstock cut in half at 14.9 or 14.8, whatever you do. And then we're going to score it at 3.8 centimeters, which is 1.5 inches. So 3.8, that's correct. And then at 6.3, which is 2.5 inches. I'm going to do that on either end. So flip it around and do 3.8 or 1.5 inches and 6.3 centimeters or 2.5. And that's all our scoring done. So that's our card base sorted. I don't know if you can see my score lines. So it's just a standard card base, 14.9 centimeters by 21, scored at 3.8 centimeters and 6.3 centimeters, and then on the other end 3.8 centimeters and 6.3. Then we've got 2 lots of designer series paper, and they are 3.3 centimeters by 14.4. They're going to go on either end. Then we've got some cardstock which I've already embossed with the distressed tile embossing folder. These are 2 centimeters by 14.4. They're going to go on either end. Don't know where my other piece of designer series paper just went. Oh, that's under there. Silly. Then we've got another piece of designer series paper for the front panel. So as you can see with my sample, and that is 7.9 by 14.4, and also a piece of white or vanilla for the back where you can write on it. So there's 7.9 by 14.4. I'll put these over here together. Then you've got a piece of foil. So in this one I did gold foil. Today's card's going to be silver foil. It's 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Then I've got 2 pieces of basic white that are 8.5 centimeters by 8.5. One is to lay on top of the foil, and one is to stamp our trees. So all those measurements will be up on my blog after I've done the card. So let's just remove things and we can start layering and working on things. So let's grab our folder, our bone folder. So this is how it stands. My paper's a little bit warped, so it's not going to stand properly for me. I'm going to fold the 6.3 one back and fold the 3.8 centimeter score line over, so you get that shape. And we're going to fold the 6.3 centimeter score line back and fold the 3.8 over. So that gives you the shape of the card. You can see that, and if you can work out a name for it, I'd be very grateful. Okay, so that's that. So let me grab, I've already die cut a few things, so we'll just put those there, but I need my silicone mat for adhering stuff. So let me make sure we're recording. Yes. Okay, grab my glue. So we're just going to put our designer series paper. So once again, I've gone with a tree theme. So I've used these trees from the Winter Meadow pack. And I'm just going to, there we go, I'll do it that way. Put them on the outside like on my sample card. So let's just grab the glue. So I really like fun fold cards that are easy and don't stress you out, because where's the fun if that happens? So yeah, easy fun fold cards are my preference. They still have a wow factor. And I've been busily making a whole lot of pretty pleats, fun fold cards. Sue Campfield did that design, and I did it on one of my videos just recently, and I love it because it uses up a lot of your designer series paper. So I'm determined not to have a stash left over from this holiday season. I'm determined to use a lot up. So there you go. So that's the trees, different trees on either end. Get rid of my bone folder, don't need that. Now I've got my 2 pieces. I did them in vanilla here with the distressed tile embossing folder. That's such a beautiful embossing folder. I'm really glad it's carrying over. So let's just put that down. And there's no right or wrong way with this folder. It's either. And just get a tissue and mop up any spurtage. I always seem to get spurtage. Okay. So we're coming to the point where demonstrators can pre-order from the new mini catalogue on Tuesday, which is exciting. So I'm looking forward to placing my pre-order. So this piece is 7.9 centimeters by 14.4. I'm just going to put that there. Such pretty paper, this Winter Meadow paper. So yes, I'm looking forward to placing my pre-order, and I've been planning out classes and events, things for January for when that catalogue goes live. So keep note on what's going on. I will be doing a catalogue launch, and I will be doing one on a weekday and one on a Saturday. So okay, so now that's for the back of our card, so we don't need that right this minute. I'll leave that one there. That's for our trees to stamp. Now this is going to go on the foil. Nearly stuck that underneath. That would have been silly. So the silver foil, there's 3 different styles of foil. The silver foil is in the online exclusives, so it's not in a catalogue, it's in the online exclusives. And I'm just going to layer a piece over like so. So just like this, like I've done with the gold, and it just shows a piece of foil, and we're going to put it up like that. So let's do that. Okay. And I'll get my foil and just border it with an even border all the way around. My lid, here it is. Now I may just keep that so. I've got some little trees cut out. I've done silver this time rather than the gold. So I've already cut my wreath out. So let me show you this stamp set. You get tree wreath, wreath, and snowflakes. So you only get the tree, get rid of that. You only get the tree wreath stamp, but you've got snowflakes and you've got like your foliage as well, and you've got little bits of foliage, a couple of little snowflakes, more foliage and snowflakes, and some little trees. So I have cut the foliage wreath out, and I have cut some little individual trees out in the silver. And this is the self-adhesive silver and gold glimmer paper. This is what's left of my first pack. It's in the online store as well, online exclusives, and it's great. You get 1 sheet of gold and 1 sheet of silver. It's really good. I've got another packet ready to go. So I'm going to get my trees out because I will need that. So therefore I will need my bigger block. And I really like the fact that I'm not having internet trouble like I did on Friday with my card and a cuppa. It just stressed me out, something shocking. So sometimes videos are better. Pre-recordings are better. Okay, so I've already, as I said, die cut this out. So let me find my pokey tool. And let's peel the back off. So you just need a pokey tool just to lift up the backing. So it's just like a sticker, and you just peel the backing off like so. Now I'm just going to go round and poke out some things that didn't come out, little bits that we don't want as part of our wreath. There's just a couple that have been a bit troublesome. Here we go. Here we go. There's another one here. Okay, so there's one stuck on the back here and it's being troublesome. There we go. So I am just going to place that centered on my little card panel, like so. And it's so good because you don't have to worry about attaching the adhesive sheets on the back or trying to spot it down with some glue. It's just really good. Is that one that should come off? No, that's meant to be there, I think. Yes. Okay, so let's get rid of these because otherwise they'll stick to me and become a nuisance. Okay, I think I'm finished with my... So you can see how this is coming together. Now I've got my Make It Merry stamp and I'm going to stamp that in the middle in Blueberry Bushel. My Blueberry Bushel is so tight. Now you can see I forgot this was my nice paper for my videos. I've been stamping away, lining things up. Now this one I didn't stamp, I didn't mount very straight. And it's got a bit of glimmer on the back, see? Get off. I knew you'd get into mix yourself up into something. Okay, so let me just... Okay, that's pretty good. I really hate it when I don't mount something straight. That's why I'm favouring the photo polymer stamps more now, because I'm a bit, you know. Let's just make this, let's pray. Pray, 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 pray. Yay! Thank goodness for that. Okay. So that sentiment is from the Wishes All Round bundle. Let's pop that back. So you get quite a lot in this set. I think the dies are the are the standouts in this bundle, but together with the stamp sets, it makes it a really nice bundle. Okay, so I have got my Blueberry Bushel and my tree wreath. So I'm just going to ink that up. And I'm just going to turn this over and place it straight down. I hope my head didn't come in. I think I've got my camera set back a little bit so that that doesn't happen. But you never know. Okay, yay. Let's close this up before there's a terrible accident. Okay. So that's our tree wreath, which is really pretty. And I know trees aren't blue, but I'm coordinating with the paper. So pop my big blue away. And I don't want to lose those. Knowing me, I will. Let's put them there. We'll move this out of the way because I'm wanting to bring in my cut emboss machine to die cut our trees out. So I'll just grab that. Okay, so you just need plate number 1, 2 and 2 3s, and we're just going to center this. Just make sure we've got our trees all lined up, because I get a bit cross with myself when I don't line them up. So just bear with me while I fuss and fiddle, and I'll just use my little bit of tape to hold the die in place. Now, have I got them lined up? I'm just double checking before I commit. I think I have. Okay. Fingers crossed I've lined this up, because I can't say bad words on camera. And that tends to be what I do when I don't line something up, which is a bit naughty. Okay, chuck. Yay, I did. I'm happy. And this is like a little sunburst that you get from the center when you take the die apart. I'm sure you could use that for something. I still haven't worked out what I'm going to use it for, but you know, I will one day. Okay, so let's bring everything back into play. And put my die away before I forget. Okay, so there's our sample card. We don't need that piece. And I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. So I'm using mini dimensionals. And I'm just going to put one behind every second tree. I think is enough. If you wanted to do every tree, you could. And if you wanted to use big dimensionals, they probably would fit, but the mini ones are, I think, are better because they do, they will definitely not show because they're smaller. Put that one there. Okay. Okay, so I'll just go around and take off the backings. That one's already got its backing off. Okay, so let's bring our little square panel in. And I want to make sure I've got like a, oh, something fell off my desk then. A tree top and bottom, like a clock, at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Does that make sense? Hope so. There we go. So we don't need dimensionals anymore. And this time round I only cut 4 Christmas trees, silver Christmas trees. This one I did every second one. If I feel like I want more, I'll go back and add more, but I think I don't know, let's see. And then I just layered it over the top to add a little bit more sparkle. So I don't know whether that's a bit overboard, like too much. So I just did 4 this time and see what happens. There we go. And the last one. Get my pokey tool. There we go. Okay, and there. Okay, so you can tell me if you think it needs another one, like another 4, but for the moment that'll be fine. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put this one up on dimensional. So let me grab my dimensional, and I'm just going to sit it in a little bit because can you see how the foil is just sitting over? So don't put your dimensionals right up to the corners. Just tuck them in a little bit so they're not going to be hanging over and then sticking to everything that you don't want them to stick to. And I'm going to put one in the middle because I don't want anything sagging down. So really not a lot of stamping on this one fold, but I think it looks nice. Just make sure our sentiment is upright. Okay, and I'm going to put it up high like I did on my sample card. And you just have the foil just a fraction hanging over the score lines. Like so. And so then you've got the trees on your paper here, like the watercolored trees, and your trees here. And this one you've got the trees from the Berry Cute or Berry Christmas Suite, and the trees here. So I just combined a couple of suites and I thought that worked well. I've still got this to put on the back, but we'll do a ribbon with our beautiful silver and white sheer ribbon. So glad this is carrying over. It's just beautiful and soft to work with. Normally I don't like, what measurement is this? 1.3 centimeters, so 1/2 inch. Normally I find 1/2 inch ribbon, oh that's a terrible bow. Let's start again. I normally find 1/2 inch ribbon, wide ribbon, sometimes a little bit hard to tie a bow because some of it's really stiff, but this is so soft, it works really nicely. Oopsie. So on Friday night we went and saw a dance concert. Our daughter's been a ballerina. That's not good a bow either. Let's try again. So she danced overseas in America as a professional ballerina, and she came home and has been teaching the last 6 years, and she's decided to have a break from teaching ballet, RAD ballet. So she's not going to be teaching next year. So yeah, so we went and watched her concert of all her little proteges, which was nice. It's funny how when you know your daughter's dance style, you know which one she's choreographed. I'm not having much success with this bow, and as I said it's easier to tie, but I think it's just me being fumble fingers. Yeah, so that was really nice, seeing the dancing. We've been going to dance concerts on and off for 21 years, because she started dancing when she was 5, and obviously when she was overseas we couldn't go to some ones over there. We did go to one when she was finishing her training in Philadelphia. We did go to one there, but that was the only one we did when she was overseas. So yeah, it's very interesting because you can pick her style, which her dad and I thought was quite interesting. Okay, so that was a nice night out on Friday night. I think I need to trim a little bit more off here, and I'm just going to pop that there with a glue dot. Where are my glue dots? Here they are. And what else? Just got all, like everybody, all the Christmas get-togethers, and I had my work Christmas party or Christmas dinner last Thursday night. So my husband's got his this Friday, I think. Friday, yes. So partners don't go to either ones, which is kind of good because I don't want to sit there talking to people I don't know. Sometimes it's better not to have partners with you because, you know, it's work and stuff. But anyway, so that's all going on like everybody. And my little team, some of my little team are going to get together next Sunday for a Christmas lunch. Not everybody can come, which is understandable, being at that time of the year. Okay, now for our back. This is the same measurement as our front piece of designer series paper, 7.9 by 14.4, and this one I did it in vanilla. This one I'm doing white because that's just matches this paper. So this one I put may the love of friends and family surround you this Christmas, and just stamped a few little trees down the bottom. We could do this one this time, sending wishes for a wonderful and joyous season. So once again, I do not know if I've stamped this, mounted this straight, so I'm going to have to test it on my nice piece of paper, which is no longer nice because I'm a twat. Okay, let me just see if I've stamped that straight. Okay, let's give it a whirl. I may have to bring my head in. And there's two sides to a piece of cardstock. That's pretty good. It's a miracle. And our son has been messaging us today being Sunday afternoon when I make these videos. So he's been messaging us and I've been catching up on what he's been up to. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a few little trees. So I shall do one off the paper. My paper is destined to be messy. There we go. So the little tree is the same as the wreath, as the trees in the wreath, in case you didn't know. Okay. There we go. So let's get rid of our blueberry bushel pad. We'll turn this over, get the glue out, and we're nearly done. Okay, so I'll just pop that down there on the back with the border all the way around, like from the score lines and top and bottom. There we go. Now, has anybody who's watched this and got to the end come up with a name for my fold? Because I can't come up with one. I can't work it out. Well, has anybody got any idea? Pop it in the comments if you have, because I don't know what you call it. It's not an M. It's not a W. I don't know what to call it, but that's my fun fold for this week. So it's pretty because you get to showcase the designer series paper, whichever paper you choose. It could be retired paper, current paper. I think the 4 just looks alright. Maybe that is a bit of overkill, not sure. But the 4 seems to look alright. It makes the blue, everything else pop. So that's my fun fold card for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed playing and making it for you. So let me just find my mouse, wherever my mouse has gone. There it is. So I hope you enjoyed that card. There we go. Work out, tell me what it's called, what sort of fold, because I don't know what. I don't know what sort of fold it is. So yeah, so that was our card for today. Have a great week. I might pop up a few little videos during the week just to give you some ideas of what to buy, what to order perhaps before Friday the 8th. But have a great week and thank you for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up and share my videos on YouTube so my channel can grow. I'd really appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday for Card and a Cuppa. Bye for now.